I'm going to be picking the Medeco original today. It's the key bitting. Oh yeah, I gotta be careful. I gutted this thing for the first time just a little while ago, and I left the C-clip off because it is a giant pain to get off without the right pliers. And I'm gonna put it back on after I finish this video and gut it, and promptly never gut it again. Let me go ahead and give it a rake to reset all the pins. I really need the right pliers to take that C-clip off. All right, I'm gonna go counterclockwise. And what I'm looking for is somewhat of a false set. You can see right now, whenever I apply pressure, the core turns a little bit. But whenever all the pins are in gates, either a true or a false gate, it'll give me a bit more rotation. And that's what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna stick in here, apply pressure, and run my pick across the pins, and I'm looking for that noise. When I apply pressure and I find a pin that's not giving me that, it needs to be rotated. All right, so here we go. See, when I push against them, it's tough. There it goes. All right, so this one. There we go. Okay. So let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. So the normal core rotation it would give me is about that. When you hit that I guess false set, it'll give you that. So it's like 1, 2. So from here, you might not necessarily be in the true gates on all the pins. So what I do is I apply that extra pressure, and then I'll go through and find the pin. See, this one's fine, that one's fine. Pin 5 is still stiff. So let me start rotating him again. See, I rotated him a little bit and I lost that extra core rotation. So I must have got out the false set. Okay, I got it back. He's still not clicky though. So I'm gonna keep messing with him. See, I'm turning my pin to the side, letting off pressure, pushing. Turn it to the other side, letting off pressure, pulling. It's still stiff. So I'm gonna go the other way. So I'm gonna turn this way, push. Okay, I got the false set back, and he's clicky. Okay, 4 is clicky, 3 is clicky, 2 is clicky, 1 is stiff, but he's the first one I need to set. So nothing, and 5. Okay, and we'll click out of 5. And we're open. All right. I'll let's see if I can show you right quick. I don't want to make this long video any longer, but okay, those are all clicky. Okay, so I'm in the false set. All the pins are good, so you should pick now. But let me get on. Pin 5. See if I can't get him into that false gate. Come on, buddy. Okay, so I got that extra core rotation, but he's still stiff. So even though I have that extra rotation, if I try to pick it, they're kind of binding. Like, I don't even know if you heard that, but when you actually set the pin, it's just a super, super soft, dull thud. And then what'll happen is you'll find the ones that are binding. You'll get them. And then 1 and 2 were kind of binding, so I set them. 5 was binding, so I set it. 3 and 4 giving me nothing. So right now I have nothing else that's binding. So even though you hit that extra false set to show that the sidebar was in gates, you are still in a false gate. And I forced the false gate on the 5th one, so it's the 5th one was a false gate. The only way to really tell is to go through and find that one that's with that extra false gate, find the one that's clicking. All right, so let me go ahead and hurry up and gut this thing. I've been taking it out with the grub screws. I don't know if that's any faster, but it's just what I've been doing. It's a lot faster to do this if you're progressive pinning it. This is definitely one. And now you can pick these going clockwise, but that's like a whole nother, it's a whole nother way to pick it, and it's different techniques and stuff you have to do. And I haven't done it yet. I haven't learned it yet. I was going one way first. They say that counterclockwise is easier because the sideboard binds first. So I wanted to make sure I could do it this way before I tackle going clockwise. That's what I read at least. Okay. Let me make sure I keep this all in frame. I had read a lot about the looking for the clickiness of it when you run your pick across the pins, and how to tell if they're in the true gates or false gates. And I still couldn't quite figure out how to tell the difference between when it was in a true gate or a false gate. Oh boy. Oh, my core came out a little bit. Come on, dude. There we are. So I had progressive pinned it over and over, trying to figure out how to tell, and I had noticed that extra false set, and then putting the pressure into that extra false set, and then running across them again, finding any binders or ones that didn't click, I should say. Okay. I'll take this thing out. If you don't pull the sidebar out just right, it binds up. Like it's doing now. There we are. All right. Get a close up on the pins. Shoot some more light on it. Pin 5, 4, and 3 all have false gates. This one seems a bit deeper, but they're still there. 2 and 1 don't. They just have the true gate on them. It's all standard driver pins. All right, there we are. Thanks for watching, y'all.